Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Brickoligist Animations Show, where I often tackle topics to do with the new Avengers Saga. Saga. That was wrong. Sounding um Sonic, TLSMS, my Lego stop motions, the amateur animators, my good friends always, and much more. So welcome back to the show, guys. It's my second episode, I believe, of 2025, and it's certainly good to be back here, to say the least. And yeah, I think I'll only do a quick podcast episode today because I gotta go for lunch, kind of around 1 o'clock. So I'm fairly running on time. So, well, not on time, but I better be running on time. So, yeah. Let's get the main points out of the way. Sorry. Anyway, to start off with, so today. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was my plans for the rest of the year, like the upcoming summer, the Brickoligist Animations Awards Ceremony show, what else? The amateur animators, etc., etc. So I'm gonna cover all those plans today. So, but before I get into those, if you could please subscribe and hit the notification bell, it would do a massive favor to the channel. So I'd like to thank you. Right, let's get into it. So, as many of you know, Sonic the Hedgehog TLSMS Season 2 recently wrapped up with its final episode, A Battle for the Ages, getting 100 views, and the overall series being quite solid, a big critical, commercial, and fan success. So, I'm quite happy with it, and Brickologist Animations channel has been in a great state, especially since last year when I came back. It's been ever improving, which I'm just delighted with, to say the least. And we're above 185 subs. We're only 15 away from 200. So I don't think we could be in a better state than right now. So yeah, let's just hope that keeps improving. But anyway, plans so my next stop motion coming up is Tails the Fox stop motion. Like many of you might have noticed, and this is a spoiler alert, by the way, for those who haven't seen A Battle for the Ages. So if you haven't seen that, please go check it out first. But anyway, in it, Tails isn't there, and basically this Lego stop motion is what Tails was doing when the gang were sucked into the portal in a battle for the ages ending. So yeah, um, and it's an neat lore builder as well. Like there's going to be so much revealed, and to say the least, it's gonna tie everything up, and that's not just TLSMS as well. That's foreshadowing, by the way. Something great is coming. Something great is coming. But yeah, so it is basically it's a story about Tails and his family. It connects with TLSMS Underground, the new Avengers Saga. It's connecting with everything, honestly. But yeah, so it centers on Tails, obviously, and yeah, he has to go investigate something when all of a sudden he gets kidnapped by a mysterious doppelganger who was name dropped at the end of A Battle for the Ages, but I won't say who it is here anyway. But yeah, so there's that, and that should be coming out within the next week or two. But I will say, guys, that I'm not going to be doing the premiere for it because, to be quite frank, and this is a topic I'll get into next, I'm too busy with my I I've got a lot of other stuff to be doing, and it's not even that really important of a stop motion, it's not the most major. It's not the biggest deal. Like it's a big enough deal, but it's not the biggest. So I said, nah, I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, that'll be coming out in the next week or two. But yeah, what I was gonna say is that for my Lego for my own self, like I have exams coming up. Like it's the Irish schools exams, and they'll be coming up within the next 4 weeks. So yeah, I've kind of been fairly locked in, like, and it's why I won't be doing any animation for a while. Then after that, and they kind of take me up until the middle of June, I'd say, which is a relatively good date for me to lock back in and make you guys some more stop motions. So if you just give me a bit of space in the next few weeks, that would be much appreciated. And yeah, that is all I got to say. That, like, if I'm just busy with the exam studying, like, up until then. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. And don't worry for me, guys. Don't worry. Well, yeah, exam study. That's one topic. So we got those two out of the way. Then yeah, recently the recent announcement of the Brickoligist Animation Show making a comeback. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, it was last year. Last year I hosted the Brickoligist Animations Awards Show, which yeah, it was fairly a niche event. Like, it was only on my Discord server, which I think made it totally inaccessible. But after some positive, let's say, positive work, especially with my live stream for 3 years special, I think I'll probably be live on that for the awards show. And yeah, there are a bunch of candidates in the show. Like, we got the best stop motions or projects category, that has 4 awards. You got the people category, which is a few awards, like best male voice actor, best female voice actor, best editor, most helpful person, and finally, the cherry on top is the Brickologist Animations Breakthrough Award, or Brickologist Animations Person of the Year, I should say. And kind of like the nice side is the Brickologist Animations Breakthrough Star. Now, both can be the same. Like, you can't be the breakthrough while being the Person of the Year, or you can't be the Person of the Year while being the breakthrough. Like, if you get that, guys, like, which I'm assuming you all will. But yeah, currently speaking, the champions of those respective awards are the real hamburger and and yeah, an absolute legend of my friend. I won't mention his name for certain reasons, but yeah, they're currently the champions of those awards. But yeah, this year it's really opened up, to say the least. Like, like, I was talking to my amateur animator friends about it, and and I'd say there's no, like, the real hamburger last year was a huge front runner. Like, there was nobody on his level, there was nobody competing with him. Like, he was always going to win it. But this year, like, I will say, and hamburger, if you're watching this, I'd say a back to back for you is a little bit unlikely. But yeah, to say the least, the competition's really opened up this year. Like, I'd probably say there's at least 5 or 6 people, not even that, probably 7 or 8 people who have some claim on the award. Like they all have a chance, to say the least. Like, it's not impossible. um but yeah, what I was saying to them was that, like, I think the award's gonna be decided by the slightest margins. And those margins for me are, like, so, like, for example, if you're a lead, let's say, in one of my main stop motions, like, the real hamburger in Sonic TLSMS, Chicken in the new Avengers Saga as Kate Bishop or Pepper Potts or whoever she plays. Like those are kind of the small margins that, in my opinion, are really, really gonna decide the award this year. Like because last year I think it was whoever had the most awards, but I don't think that's necessarily a fair system. And yeah, I think it could be better anyway. So yeah, the candidate lists, like the nomination awards lists, are coming out fairly soon. Like the new Avengers one is already out. I do think that some of you guys who are in the awards or in the people awards category want to see those lists real soon. Like I know some of my amateur animators friends do, and yeah, even for those who are in my best friend slash subscriber project category, I'm assuming you want to see that list. Like the new Avengers list is the only one confirmed, but I will say I do think that there will be a few more lists confirmed in the next few weeks. Like I think the sorry, the best friend slash subscriber film or project category, I think those nominations will be decided next. So yeah, look out for that. But as well, I have a pretty good idea of the voice actor categories. Yeah, it's just gonna take a bit, like because there are still. I do know some of my friends still might have one or two projects to come out, which could be a difference. Like there's always a difference factor. So I'll wait a little bit, but they'll be decided before the end of May anyway, which is all I can say. So yeah, there's that, and amateur animators. Like yeah, I'm not sure if I publicly said this or not, but I won't be making my amateur animator short film until at least late summertime this year. Like it's probably going to be after my big event for the summer, which you know what, I'm just going to announce it now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce the new Avengers Sonic the Hedgehog TLSMS crossover, where it's called The Conquest of Kang. Yep, I'm pleased to say that my two Lego stop motion franchises, which I have been doing for so long now, with all their history, with all their success, with everything that has gone through them, I am pleased to say that they will combine for an epic crossover this summer that'll be action packed. It'll be like Lego Iron Man Average Hero, like a Battle for the Ages, like New Avengers 4. It will be like nothing you have ever seen. I hope you look forward to it. Yeah, but and yeah, like I said, the amateur animators, my amateur animators project, which is by the way as well, it's a parody of the new Avengers Saga, or at least a few characters of it anyway. But yeah, that's gonna be coming out after that, and yeah, I mean I can't say too much, like because I'm not gonna spoil the rest of my resume for the year. In other news, yeah, I think it's fair to say that. No, yeah, there hasn't been a whole lot, of chaos going on recently. Like I haven't voice acted in too many other things. Yeah, my amateur animators friends, like obviously there's Sonic Underground, which I was co-directing in originally. That's come back, but from the real hamburger. So I hope you guys check that out. But yeah, I have to get a few technical things with him right on that. Um, there's there's our friend Cheesy Axe, who I think he's making the next episode of the Aardman show, which, and I don't know if I should be saying this, but I think it is fair to say this anyway. Don't worry, Cheesy, I'm not spoiling the plot or any of the technical details because I think you guys might really like that stop motion as well. But what I was gonna say is that we're actually doing all proper voice actors. Like, I'm playing Sean. I'm playing Rocky. I'm playing another secret character. I won't tell you who that is. The real hamburgers playing Wallace. Our friend George, the amateur animators, he's playing Roddy, I think, and Cashley, who I don't know if I got that name right, and she played Maria in TLSMS. She's in it as Ginger and Rita, and yeah, we've got we're not using AI for the voice acting anymore, which we hope makes it more peak because we know that you guys love the Aardman show from the amateur animators. So yeah, prepare yourself for a few absolutely cinematic masterpieces of episodes. Yeah, I don't know when that will come out, but I think the Aardman show is very likely to get a nomination in my awards show category. By the way, I'm sorry I never mentioned it, but the awards is happening on the 27th of June, so it's a little bit earlier this year than it was last year. But yeah, well, yeah, that's I mean, yeah. I'm just trying to get my mind together, really. That's kind of all I have to say for today, though. Like, the Brickoligist Animations, though. Like, I've the Tales project. Sorry, let me restart. So, in short, my Tales project is gonna come out within the next week or two. Like, I won't be hosting the premiere for that. The After that, it ties everything up together, and the massive event of the summer, the new Avengers, the Sonic Squad crossover, the Conquest of Kang, that will be coming out in this summertime. Yeah, then I've exams, like, which is in between, so I'll be away for a while. Yeah, just a bit of peace and quiet is all I'd really appreciate from you guys. So thanks for that. And yeah, my friends at the amateur animators, they got a few projects coming up, like, and yeah, and the award show, obviously, like, I hope everyone, who is eligible does go far in it, but I don't know, it depends, like I said. So that's happening the 27th of June, with the lists all being confirmed for the end of May. But yeah, well, guys, so yeah, that was the Brickologist Animation Show, episode 2 of 2025. I'd like to thank you all for listening this far and showing up and supporting my channel. Just being so good, especially with TLSMS over the last few weeks. So I'd like to thank you guys, and yeah, have a good day, lads. And by the way, I think for the next podcast, I'm going to have a special guest on, and we will discuss everything from voice acting to his projects. And yeah, I'm pleased to say that George of the Amateur Animators I'll be interviewing in my next podcast. Thank you for listening, guys, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow the Brickologist Animations Show. Do 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 do. Bye, guys.